And speaking of The Butler, our very own movie expert Matt Perrone took time this weekend to watch the film. He's become a bit of a cult favorite here at ABC Columbia. Here he is in his Monday movie musings.
It's Monday. The weekend was soggy, but the nastier the weather, all the more reason to go to the movies. I saw several this weekend, but I'm here to give you my take on Lee Daniels' The Butler. The Butler is the story of Cecil Gaines, played by Forrest Whitaker, a man who served 8 presidents during his tenure as a butler at the White House. The movie begins with a young Gaines working in the cotton fields with his father. After watching his father be murdered in front of him, Gaines is taken into the house to learn to be a house servant. Upon reaching adolescence, Gaines leaves the plantation to set off on his own. Hungry and homeless, he breaks into a hotel and ends up finding himself employment serving. Through a series of events and hard work, he finds himself serving in a hotel in Washington, D.C., and then employed as a butler in the White House. The movie then splits as we see Gaines becoming the butler, starting with Dwight D. Eisenhower all the way through Ronald Reagan. We also see him struggling to hold his family together. With his long hours, it's hard for him to be there for his lonely wife or his 2 sons. We see his struggles as historical events shape his everyday existence. Everything from the civil rights movement to Vietnam to presidential assassinations have a personal impact on both his home and professional life. I find it funny that Forrest Whitaker plays the title character in this movie because at many times this movie has a very Forrest Gump feel to it. It's very interesting to see the historical events play out from a different point of view. And this whole movie will run you the entire emotional spectrum. It has a star-studded cast that at times you'll be surprised at which stars are playing which people in the movie. And speaking of cast, I'm not sure who the woman was that played the butler's wife, but she is so charismatic. I swear, I want to get, like, book advice from her. I think if she told me some of her favorite things, I'd probably go buy them. I think we should probably get this woman, like, a talk show quickly. You guys with me? All right, well, this has been your Monday Movie Musings. Back to you.
Oh, Matt, you're such a card. Such a card.